We're progressing through the system Juno orders. We created a quote, then a sales order. We invoiced that sales order, and now we're going to go back and do something slightly different on the sales order. We're going to create a purchase order, a drop shipment purchase order. So rather than just coming here and saying new shipment and shipping it perhaps out of our own warehouse, we're going to create a purchase order that will go to a supplier where we're going to drop ship it. Common practice. And you'll look up a vendor, brings up the number of items that are listed on the sales order, how many are still needed, and the price that you're used to paying. Go ahead and accept that. So now a purchase order has been created against this sales order, and what it did was it copied from the sales order the shipping address. It also pre-populated the default PDF and email template for sending to the supplier. The other part about this is part of Juno Orders is defining with the vendor who the default contact will be for that supplier. In this case, it's this person here. This means you don't have to go through and choose that person. You just define that up front with your suppliers so that when you create a purchase order, it by default goes to that person. We can see now the purchase order, and again, it's a nice formatted PDF. We can email this right now to the vendor. I'll just cancel that and go back. Working from the purchase order, you'll see it created a purchase order line against that sales order line. So if we click back on the sales order, actually it's linked inside the purchase order as well, you'll see that the customer ordered a quantity of 4. We no longer need to ship 4 because we already shipped 4 here. And a shipment was also created as part of that purchase order drop shipment. You can go back here. You can enter a tracking number and put some notes in there, maybe change it went next day or second day or something of that nature. So you have from the sales order, you'll have the ability to create a packing slip that you could send over to your supplier as well. And we have a really neat process for kind of packaging all of this up and sending it over there. But at the end of the day, it was a simple process to create a drop shipment, generate the PDF PO, and email it over to the default contact at the supplier, and then also have that shipping document created for you.